get the cup, you get the bowl.
Yeah, I get the bowl.
Now you're thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm liable to go in there and get anything, really.
Everyone ready? Reggie, particularly in a game like this where you know you're going to get a steady dose of the run from Georgia, how much does the depth that you guys have in your front seven help?
It helps out a lot because once guys get tired and winded out there, you can bring somebody right into the game that's fresh and ready to go and can play in the game at any time.
I know last week during practice you challenged the defense. What was that meeting like with the guys, and what have you seen, obviously, from their response?
It's just, man, we can't worry about what other people say on the outside. We got to come together and worry about the inside. We can't worry about the outside because once you worry about the outside, you get displaced. And so everybody's worrying about each other on the inside and just playing hard. Because like I was telling the guys, if they can't score, they can't win. And that's a model for us, just try to stop them from scoring on the defensive side of the ball.
But going off of that, though, the highs and lows of playing for this program is something we've talked about a lot with everybody over the years. I mean, obviously in the locker room you can manage it, but I mean, a loss is the end of the world. A win, you guys might be overrated. How do you guys manage that on the outside? And is it hard to block it out because there's so much interest in the program?
It's easy to block it out because if you have the right mindset, you can go in and do anything you want to do if you got the right mindset. And if you lose, here it feels like it's the end of the world, but it's a long season, and we still got a lot of football to play, and we got to show the world that we're still Alabama.
Did that meeting refocus the team, you think?
Oh yeah, because a bunch of guys came out more focused and ready this week, and you can just tell in the preparation. So if we had the right preparation during the week, we play good, and if we don't, we play down. So it's up to everybody just to have the right mindset going into practice and just be mentally ready for what Coach Saban throws at us.
How tough is it to stop a guy like Nick Chubb?
It's very tough. So you got to make sure the guys up front, up there striking blockers and getting off blocks, and you got to make sure guys are wrapping up because he's one of those guys that you can't arm tackle him. He gonna bust right through it and go for 60 or 80, 100, whatever you want him to do. So everybody got to wrap up and be very physical on him.
These type of challenges where you're talking about a team that will just come at you and they'll come with you with the run game first. As a defensive guy who loves the physical play, loves to hit, how excited are you about this week and the challenge that's ahead?
I'm very excited. This is the type of football everybody loves to watch. So it's gonna come out. Hopefully both sides put on the show. But the thing about you got to have the right mindset, like I always say, and just come out and just strike guys and be very physical at the point of attack. And if you're not physical in this game and you don't want to play physical, it's not your type of game. And Georgia's one of those type of offense. They're gonna let you know what they're running, and they're gonna run it to you until you stop it. So everybody got to be ready to stop that run. So it's gonna be a very good game and a fun game to watch.
Is there an excitement? I mean, there's superstar backs in this league, including the guys you have. Is there a little added excitement level knowing that you're going against a guy within the league that's considered to be one of the best in Nick Chubb and kind of like a superstar kind of level, but on a national level he's certainly well known. Does that kind of give you a little extra? Stop a guy like that?
Thank God I got a guy like Derrick Henry and Kenyon Drake. Those type of guys that help me prepare to tackle. Those type of guys that we go against each week, and it's very exciting going up against those type of guys because you hear about them all the time on TV and stuff like that. So it's gonna be. I'm very excited, and this is a challenge. And this type of game, if you're a competitor, this type of game you want to play in. So I'm very excited and ready.
Growing up in Alabama, what does the Alabama-Georgia rivalry mean to you? Or do you remember anything about one of the games specifically growing up as a little kid?
Probably the blackout game. Cause at that time, I was just going around. At the time, I thought I was gonna be a basketball player. I wasn't really worried about football at the time. So I remember the Alabama-Georgia game, the blackout, and it was a very physical game. We had a bunch of great NFL guys in there like Julio Jones, Mark Barron, and Sean Marino at the time, AJ Green. So just watching those guys and just seeing them in the NFL now, it was a very exciting game to watch at the time.
Did watching that game affect your decision and say, well, I really want to go to Alabama now when you saw that?
No, like I said, I thought I was going to be a basketball player at the time, so that didn't affect my decision at all.
What kind of basketball player were you? I got to hear you got game, huh?
Yeah, I could play a little bit. I feel like I could play any spot on the court. That's how I feel.
Was basketball a future that you were thinking about? When did that and when did it transition to football?
Cause I've been the same height since I was like in 6th grade. And growing up, I was one of the top guys in the country playing basketball too. I was nationally ranked, and I also played against a bunch of guys in the NBA right now, like Kyle Anderson, Marcus Smart, and Levi Randolph. I played with Levi, and just playing against a bunch of those guys in the league right now. Jordan Adams, Jonell Stokes, play against those guys, and those guys some of my good friends that I talk to still today. So I thought I was gonna be a basketball player at the time.
When the transition to football happened?
Probably about my sophomore year in high school when I was done growing. Yeah, done growing.
Or just do you see some of you? That's kind of a weird question to phrase like this, but do you see some of you guys in them, in the way they play and the way they attack? I know identity is something you've talked about a lot. Do you see a little bit of Alabama and Georgia, kind of?
I don't want to sound the wrong way or anything, but Alabama is Alabama and Georgia is Georgia. They have their own identity. We have our own identity. Can't nobody be Georgia and can't nobody be Alabama. So it's all about what the coaches bring to the program.
Thanks, Rich.